What is up, YouTube? We're back again. Grind Time Dynasty League, plus five others. And today we are going to go over Chris's team. I got some questions about his strategy for the season. Chris, introduce yourself.
What's up, everybody? I'm Chris. Team's name is the Untouchables, and right now we're 3-0.
Chris is also one of the leaders in the league. He usually is actually consistently in the playoffs. Did you win 2 years ago?
Yeah, I won 2 years ago.
Your team's usually always pretty good, though. So, once again, knows what he's talking about. Fancy guru, you could say. I don't even think I said that word right. So let's go over your team. So you got Lamar Jackson at quarterback. He's questionable this week.
I looked at it. He just got back soreness, but they're not worried about it.
He's gonna play. He's not gonna be out.
Yeah. I actually kind of have a lot of questionables in my lineup right now.
They play Denver. Denver has a good defense. Don't think it matters.
Yeah,
think he has. If I had to guess, I would guess he has over 20 points this week.
Yeah.
He's projected 21. I mean, he's just a running quarterback, so nice to have.
It is. Yeah.
David Montgomery. They play Detroit. What are your expectations for him?
And hopefully they'll be putting the ball on the ground a lot.
Hopefully their offense has been so bad, and I have two Bears receivers, so I hope they can move the ball a little bit more because it's so brutal.
Yeah.
Is Justin Fields starting? Do you know?
I don't know, but I assume so.
Here, let's look it up. Is Justin Fields starting? I think this is last week. Nagy non-committal on Bears starting quarterback. Oh my god. Why? Just start him again. I don't care. Chase Edmonds plays the Rams, but he doesn't really run the ball anyway. So
no. He's more of like a get a touchdown maybe and get some good reception yards.
Yeah, and in PPR that's all you need. So I mean, it doesn't really matter if they have a good run defense because he had 7 catches last week. And he only had 26 rushing yards, so like he could do that again, and he still had 15 points last week. So
yeah, I'm perfectly happy with those guys putting up like 10 to 15 every week.
Yeah, David Montgomery. I think David Montgomery finished here. We can check. He finished up running back 4 last year, so
yeah,
he could be pretty good. But yeah, Chase Edmonds. I mean, 15 points a week is good. I mean, that's a really good RB2 actually.
Yeah.
But your team, we talked about this before we started filming. Your team's based around your receivers, so. Devontae Adams, I don't think we need to talk about that too much. You have the GOAT emoji below him. I think that's pretty well deserved until he gets turf toe and doesn't play for 4 weeks like he did for me last year. Justin Jefferson, also very good, very young.
Yep, especially in Dynasty, love it.
Yeah, Darren Waller, second best tight end in the league. Not really close after that. He's way better receiver than George Kittle.
Mark Andrews probably number 3, right?
No shot. Mark Andrews has not been good this year.
Well, not this year, but like if you were to rank the tight ends.
No, it would be Travis Kelce.
Hawkinson?
What?
Well, Kelsey's 1.
Yeah, Kelsey's 1. Waller 2. Probably Kittle 3, and then Hawkinson.
You really? I think Hawkinson is not that good.
Hawkinson's been killing it.
I know he has been, but I had him last year. Anything.
Yeah. Let's see where did Andrews finish last year?
I gotta assume he finished 3.
He finished 6.
Really?
He finished 5 the year before.
Damn.
So I mean he's good.
Did you see the Bengals tight end yesterday?
Yeah. What?
Dude, homie went off. I claimed him in our ESPN league.
He does that like once a week every year. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And everybody claims him, and then he kind of sucks. Okay, wait, we're.
Yeah, might as well though. I mean, I have Gesicki starting for my ESPN league.
Oh my god, I clicked off your team, and now I can't get it back up. Okay, we got it back up. Don't worry. Cooper Kupp, obviously. I think he's wide receiver 1 on the year.
Yeah.
20, 24, 37, 30. So.
A great start for him.
And it's not like they're playing bad defenses. Chicago has a good defense. Indianapolis has a good defense, and so does Tampa Bay. So it's like
all top defenses that they're going off against.
And they play Arizona this week, and Arizona runs like 8 gazillion plays a game. So that means the Rams are going to have so many plays on offense, so he might have another 30-point game. I would guess he would probably have another 30-point game. I'm not going to talk about your kicker, Tyler Bass. Good offense. Doesn't really matter. Kickers are weird. New Orleans defense. Who do they play this week?
They're playing somebody not that
They're
great.
playing the Giants, and then they have the football team. They have scored a lot of points for a defense. Wow. They're defense number one.
I also have the Broncos defense, who's also scored a lot of points for a defense.
Yeah, that's looking pretty good. And then bench. So if any of you viewers, I don't know why you'd be watching this video if you were not a Dynasty player, but the bench is where the magic happens in Dynasty, right? You invest in players, you stash them. So let's just talk about your strategy. So you got Joe Burrow. Is he quarterback of the future if Lamar Jackson gets hurt, or what is your plan with Joe Burrow?
Yeah, I mean he's playing right now, and he's playing decent. He played good yesterday, and I think he'll be a good quarterback in the future. I mean, watching that game yesterday made me feel really good about him in the future. Yeah, even Trevor Lawrence had a decent game.
So the thing about Joe Burrow, he finally looked good yesterday, but the reason he was so bad in the first three, he wasn't even that bad, but his injury, he like tore everything in his knee, like literally, like he didn't just tear his ACL, and so they said like usually people come back in a year. It's like similar to Saquon Barkley. You come back in a year, but you're not normal until like year 2. Right. So it might take him a little longer. And I mean, like last night he looked good. He looked like he did last night, but the first few games he did not look like he did last year, and that's pretty understandable. I mean, he almost broke his leg in half.
It's his back foot too, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Or his back leg.
I can't remember, but I think so. So I think that's a good pick. Melvin Gordon.
Dude, he's actually not been doing bad.
He has not.
I picked him up as just kind of like Melvin Gordon was good in the past. You know, maybe he'll pick it back up again. And he's like what, 4 years in the league?
No, this is 7, I think, or 6.
Oh, I didn't realize he was so old.
Yeah, he's old. He's looked way better than I thought. Honestly, the thing about Melvin Gordon, so you know Javonte Williams is doing really good, right? The rookie. They split time. The thing is, the Broncos kind of suck. I know they're 3-0, but they beat the Giants, Jaguars, and Jets. So let's not freak out. They are probably not going to be a playoff team. Maybe they squeak in. I don't know. But trade deadline time, all these teams need running backs. All the running backs are getting hurt. And Melvin Gordon, pretty good target. I mean, I think,
and I'm sure the Broncos wouldn't mind getting rid of him.
Yeah, because they're going to want to get Javonte Williams the ball at the end of the year. He's on the last year of his deal anyway, so he's going to be gone next year. So somebody could just sign him or pay him for like a few weeks and hopefully make a playoff run. So he could be even more valuable at the end of the year if he gets traded and he doesn't have to split reps.
Yeah, and I don't mind him being my backup. He's been playing decent enough.
Yeah, people were definitely wrong on the rumor was that like Javonte Williams was gonna like take all the carries like right away.
Right.
That has not been the case. It's been like pretty even. I mean, he had 18 carries this week. So that has not quite been the case. So Melvin Gordon, very good. When did you pick him? I don't even remember. You picked him late.
I have no idea. I just saw him and I was like, oh, I'll pick him up.
I'm pretty sure that was pretty late. So you're talking about Cam Akers before this. Just repeat what you said before we were on camera.
We were talking about how I think he's gonna. I thought that maybe he'd play this year, but no. I mean, he's not even on the IR.
He's on the PUP, I think.
I don't really. It just player unable to play is what that is, right?
I think so. I think that's what it stands for, but.
Yeah, but I don't really understand the difference between that and
IR. I think the IR you can come back in like 3 weeks. I don't know what it's physically unable to perform list. I think that's what it stands for. Yeah. I don't know what the rules are. IR, I think you have to be off the team or can't be on the field for 3 weeks at least. I think. So I think this one's like more long term.
Oh, okay.
But it doesn't. You're probably not going to play this year. But I mean, if
great pickup for future years.
I had him last year, and I thought for sure he was going to win me a championship. Like he is really good.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Especially with the Rams defense offense getting better with Matthew Stafford.
And they're still, even with Matthew Stafford, not as much right now because all their running backs like died before the season, but they usually are run first, even with Matthew Stafford, I assume. So if they have Darrell Henderson and Cam Akers, they're probably gonna be run first still. So
yeah,
a lot of goal line touches. I can't remember, was he a good receiving back?
I don't know. Can you look at his games?
Yeah, he only had 11. He had 11 catches in 12 games, so not really. But
yeah,
I mean, he looked pretty good running the ball. Here, wait, I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Can I look at the 20? Yeah, I can look at the 2020 game log. Can I?
Yeah,
No?
you can.
Yeah. Oh, here it is. Oh, okay. Well, it's counting games he didn't play, but he was on the roster, so that's why. I mean, he started really playing week 13, and he had 16 fantasy points, 21, 7, and then 10. He had, oh yeah, he actually did a decent amount of receiving when he actually played. So yeah, not bad. Mark Ingram, the Texans suck. I mean,
yeah, I just claimed him as that was like the best option as a running back. Right now.
He's definitely the number one running back there. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's playing way more than David Johnson. I'd have to look at it, but I'm pretty sure he's playing more than David Johnson.
I think he's getting more touches than he has.
Yeah, it's just. But I mean, I don't know how long of a deal he signed. I mean, maybe somebody picks him up next year. Or maybe the Texans are better next year. Who knows?
Yeah. There wasn't really any strategy behind picking up Ingram.
Yeah, you just need running backs. That's what everybody needs. Odell Beckham back from injury looked pretty good last week. I think I actually didn't really watch him very much, but scored 14 points. Yeah. I mean, he'll probably get better as the year or the weeks go on too. Once he gets more healthy. Will Fuller hasn't played really yet.
Last week was his first week.
Yeah. I think this was a really good pick. I wanted him. I couldn't get him because I accidentally auto-picked Jalen Hurts, so I needed to get a real quarterback. Jalen Hurts actually has turned out to be pretty good in fantasy.
Yeah.
But I had to pick Tom Brady, and then I ended up taking Mac Jones. So I don't think he was around when I picked Mac Jones. But I was planning on taking him, and I couldn't because I messed up my draft and had to take Tom Brady. But yeah, I think it changes a little bit now that Tua's another quarterback, and you have Jacoby Brissett. But
right, and that was his first week back, and he still put up like 13 points with Jacoby Brissett.
He had 7, but he had 6 targets. I mean,
yeah.
Wait, how do you have 7 points? He had a 2-point conversion probably. But the thing about Will Fuller is he gets hurt a lot. But I got to do quick math here, calculator. 189 divided by 11. He averaged 17 points a game last year. Fantasy points a game. In 11 games, and I think that's like close to not quite Devontae Adams, but that's like Mike Evans probably.
Yeah, like that's top 10 tier.
Yeah, like don't quote me on that, but like he probably, I think I remember looking at it. I think he would have been a top 10 receiver if he played all year. Obviously, you can't really do that math, but or that's not really how it works. But I mean, if you can play him 11 weeks and he gives you like 20 points every week, that's well worth it. So I thought that was a really good pick. Mike Williams also amazing pick. You have wide receiver 1 and 2.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're killing it there. Yep. I mean, kind of a goat. Justin Herbert slinging it, my guy. So yeah, I mean your receivers are very good.
Yeah, even I have 3 backups that could easily start on other teams.
Odell Beckham could be a flex. Yeah, Will Fuller and Mike Williams. Well, Mike Williams for sure. When Will Fuller's healthy, I think he's a starter, probably 2 on most teams. So I mean, those 3 are all starting level receivers, especially flex. Mike Williams, you could be a wide receiver 1 right now with how he's playing. Rager's young. No, he's been all right. I mean, he could still pan out and hit big, and then that's hype. You have a young receiver. Tunyon.
Yeah, I mean, I read a little description about him, and it said that Aaron Rodgers and him were getting kind of a connection in preseason. So I was like, oh, maybe it'll be a new Jimmy Graham.
You took him late, though. I don't think you took him very early. I mean,
I took him super early. And I have Darren Waller, so like I just a backup.
I mean, most of the tight ends in that range, after like Mark Andrews, I think Mark Andrews is kind of like cut off. Once you get into this range, it's all like if they score a touchdown or not. Yeah, if it's literally that. It's if they score a touchdown or not. That's what it comes down to. Yeah. So you don't really want to be starting any of those guys, but it does not matter because you have Darren Waller and you can start him every single week. We already talked about the Denver defense. And then your taxi squad. Do you like any of the guys on your taxi squad?
I like Palmer.
Yeah. Is he playing?
But I don't really see any future for the other two.
Who are you? Yeah, Kylan Hill I watched in college. He was pretty good in college, but I mean he's backing up two really good running backs. So
yeah, I mean we'll see if they end up ever getting playing time. But I mean, just rookies that I wanted to pick up.
Yeah, I mean, might as well hold them. Yeah, Palmer looks all right. I mean, he's
getting some attention, and eventually Keenan Allen will move on to the retirement.
He's how old is Keenan Allen? He's like 28.
He's getting there.
Yeah, he's getting old. And then you have all your draft picks left. I know it's early in the year. Do you have any plans? You started thinking about trade deadline plans? You're gonna try to compete at the deadline? You're gonna try to sell at the deadline? You're probably gonna compete. You're 3-0. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna compete. I think my main trade token right now is probably Williams or Beckham.
Yeah.
To try to get a good running back.
Yep.
I'm even thinking about throwing Burrow out there.
Yep.
Probably
could. Here, since I've already gone through your team, let's just do a theoretical here. Let's go through the people whose teams are bad and see if they have any running backs you probably could get. Let's go. Sean is 0-3. He has Antonio Gibson. Probably not going to give him up because he is 23. But Dalvin Cook, 26.
Yeah, I'd take Dalvin Cook.
Maybe. I don't know if you get rid of him. Darrell Henderson.
And if I could pull that off next year, having Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
Yep, that'd be you probably have to give up a lot. I don't even think you would trade him, but personally, if I was in that situation, I would consider it. Darrell Henderson, maybe. That actually might be decent for you if you could like OBJ for Darrell Henderson when he's healthy, and then you have him and Akers for next year.
Yeah. Maybe. I'm not a huge fan of having both running backs, even though you know that one of them is going to get something going on. It's just like if one of them gets hurt, then one takes a lot of the load. But it's scary to me because I had one year where I had
Kareem Hunt and Chubb, right?
So, yeah. I had Kareem Hunt, Chubb.
And you didn't know which one.
I didn't know who to start.
Was going to score.
It was so frustrating every week trying to decide.
So I mean, those are options. He also has Michael Carter, who's the starter for the Jets. The Jets suck low, so probably not going to help you very much. Britton might not win a game this year. Not going to give up Najee Harris.
No, actually, I did send him a trade. We had a little trade counter going on.
Who were you trying to get?
I was trying to get Najee Harris.
Really? I tried to trade for Saquon Barkley.
I was offering. Yeah, I didn't really want Saquon.
Yeah, I don't blame you. But I thought he would sell him for cheap, and he didn't do it. Who do you offer?
Let's see. I actually have it right here. He was trying to give me Michael Thomas.
Yeah.
He offered me. He wanted Cooper Kupp and Palmer for Michael Thomas and Hubbard, and two of his draft picks for next year.
Mm-hmm.
And I countered that with Cooper Kupp, Melvin Gordon, Jalen Reagor for Michael Thomas, Najee Harris, and a pick.
Mm. Wait, say that one more time. Who did he want from you?
First pick, the his original.
Yeah, what he want from you? But did he offer you a trade first?
Yeah, he offered me. He wanted Cup and Palmer for Thomas and Hubbard.
Oh, okay.
And I was not gonna do that.
And he was gonna give you picks within there.
Yeah.
What picks do you remember? Because I mean,
dude, his first and second round next year.
Holy shit. That.
He caught my attention.
Yeah, well, that's probably gonna be the first overall pick.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I try to trade Britton. Maybe I'll offer him some trades, throw some stuff out there. But I tried to trade. I feel like my deal was better than what you gave him. I gave him. I offered Clyde Edwards-Helaire and my first round pick for Saquon Barkley and De'Ami Brown, I think.
Yeah, he probably. I mean, I think he wants a receiver.
Yeah, he probably does. His team kind of sucks, but I figured when I did that, I figured he was going to be tanking because he scored 300 points in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So I thought he was going to be tanking, but he for some reason thought his team was good at that point. So, and when I was trying to trade for Saquon Barkley, he had 4 points and 9 points. So I was like, oh well.
Yeah, that was a smart time to try to trade for him.
My thought process was, and I try to explain it to him this way. Saquon Barkley's obviously a lot better than Clyde Edwards-Helaire, so I win there. But then a first round pick is way more valuable than De'Ami Brown, who he took with his last pick. So that was my thought process. That was what I said, and he said no, and I'm like, okay, that's fair. But
yeah, and just a quick thing about Saquon in my other league. I had Saquon in that league, and I traded him for the second round pick next year and DeAndre Swift. So
yeah,
I was perfectly okay with that. I think Ben was okay with that too.
Yeah, did you hear why he did that?
Potential for Saquon to get back to where he was.
Did you hear why he did that?
That was week 2.
Yeah, but did you hear why?
Week 2.
Did you hear why his thought process behind that?
No, what was it?
The rumor that DeAndre Swift killed somebody?
No way.
Yeah, no.
Really?
No, there was a rumor going around. It was already proven false, and he's like, he traded it to you. And then he's like, I'm just betting. He told Nate that he was betting on the rumor being true. Obviously, I mean, I'm 98% confident he did not kill somebody. And I thought the trade was pretty fair. I mean, you got the pick too, didn't you?
I think so.
Yeah, you might have even won slightly, but I think that was pretty fair either way. I just thought the thought process behind that was pretty funny.
That is really funny.
Yep. So you heard it here first. Chris is going to be buying at the deadline. Going to try to win the league this year 1. This is not Chris's team. That's Bryn's team. Bryn's team sucks. This could be the winning team. You could be looking at it in week 4. You could be looking at it early. Any closing remarks, Chris?
Another dub on the way, hopefully. By the way, playing Skiddly.
Oh, Skiddly sucks. I hope he sees this too.
I'm projected to beat him by 30 points.
Yeah. Any closing remarks, Chris?
Best of luck to Bulbous' team.
Yeah, I need it.
May you all have a good Dynasty season.
Yep. Thank you all for. Oh, geez. Thank you all for watching. If you like this content, make sure to leave a like, leave a comment. We'll respond probably. We don't get a lot of engagement, so if you comment, we will definitely respond. And subscribe if you are new. Thank you for watching. Grind Time out.